I'm definitely doing this on Valentine's Day, guys. I'm totally not doing this several days later because I ran out of time. Hello, goodbye, and hello again. And welcome to Silent Hill 2. Largely considered to be one of the best games of all time, most likely the best horror game of all time, and, just overall a favorite of the Silent Hill series. One of my favorite games of all time. And, I have a tradition of playing this every Valentine's, and usually I play one of the Silent Hill games on Halloween as well, but not always this one. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Start a new game. Main scenario. If you don't know, there's two scenarios in here. This one's just kind of a bonus that's included in the special editions of the game, but we will start with the main scenario, of course. We're doing easy mode. There's no need to do beginner. I'm not that wimpy. We'll be doing easy mode. Roll level easy just for the sake of ease of getting this particular video done. Here we go. No one's really sure what James just did to his nose. It is one of the greatest mysteries in the Silent Hill universe. Some say that if James hadn't done that in the bathroom, then none of the other stuff that happens to him in this game would have happened. He would have just been completely fine. This is one of the dirtiest looking bathrooms I've ever seen.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
And that's the whole intro to the game. They just throw you right in. I always love, functional mirrors in old games, because how they do it is actually pretty cool. Like, you've got, what's this? Why? It's a blue gem, because I'm on New Game Plus. I'm not going to talk as much about New Game Plus on this playthrough as I did on Silent Hill 3, because that might have irritated some people. But, what was I saying before? What was I going to say before that? Oh, mirrors, right. So how this works is you've got a 3D, you've got a clone of James. There's another James on the other side of this mirror, and that's just like a partial transparency, a texture over transparency. When the real James moves, the fake James moves. It's simple when you think about it, but it's something that a lot of people didn't bother to do back in the day. Here comes one of the best speeches in the whole game.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said, Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Suppose there's only one way to find out. Alright, let me just reacquaint myself with the controls. Oh, I've got auto run on. Just gonna poke around the options for a second. Same position, blah, blah, blah. Where's auto run? Is that on the second page? Walk run control reversed. Okay, let's set that back to normal. Let's turn that back down to 1. Turn the noise effect back on. Okay. That should all be good then. Yep. Okay, so in our inventory, while we're here, before we start the game proper, we have a photo of Mary. A photo from when she was still healthy. Oops, I meant to examine it actually. There we go. We have a letter from Mary. That's definitely Mary's name in her own handwriting on the front of the envelope. Use. Oops. Once again, examine. In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised to take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now in our special place, waiting for you. And that's all we got. And then a blue gem. Maybe I could use it somewhere. We'd better not. Super important we do this real quick. I got a map of Silent Hill. We'd kind of be screwed without one. Nope. There's nothing in the trunk. It's canon. There's nothing in the trunk. Here we go. Past the painter's van and into town. So yeah, I kind of explained my history with this game to some extent, at least, or at least the origin of my history with this game while I was doing my Silent Hill 3 video. So instead, I'll talk about just how many times I've played this. I've played this a lot of times. You know, when I was like 18, 19, 20 years old, I would play this game kind of non-stop to the point where I was pretty obsessed with it. I mean, when I wasn't playing Silent Hill 2, I was on forums talking about Silent Hill 2, you know, doing fan theories and all that, you know, because it's just a very like expertly written game. They hold on, let me. No, there's no real need to save at the moment. I don't think I'm gonna die right away. It's just the characters are very strange yet like believable. Like they work, and James himself, James and Maria, they're very I feel, you know, in their own weird way, very likable characters. It's a very dark game, but it's not a completely hopeless game. And in a way, it's one of the most romantic games that I own. I mean, all the stuff that James is doing to find his wife.
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you.
Hi, Angela.
I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe.
Just a bit.
It's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, yeah, I never finished what I was saying before, back in the graveyard, that, I think this is actually a very romantic video game, because, James goes through hell and back for Mary. That's all I was trying to say before. Just that, I think that, that's just a sign of how much he loves his wife. That he keeps going and keeps going and keeps looking for her on just the faintest chance, just a ghost of a chance that his dead wife isn't actually dead and that she's waiting for him. Anyway, yeah, she has one of my favorite scenes in the game. Her the final scene with her is just like takes my breath away.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
Quiet in Silent Hill? Never. Okay, it's actually possible to get lost in the graveyard, so I'm just gonna, hope that I'm going the right way. There we go. Got it in one. Cool. I should hope so. It amazes me to this day how easy it is for me to get lost in games that I've done as many times as I have. But, yeah, Angela's a very, unfortunate and sympathetic character. What's that sound, boys and girls? Why, it's our old, our good old friend, Chainsaw, who is not available in the original, in your first playthrough. You can just pretty much assume that, anything that seems ridiculously overpowered in the Silent Hill series is not available in your first playthrough, since you're supposed to feel powerless. But we won't be abusing this. I just wanted to show it off because it's so cool. And if you stand over a dead enemy while holding the chainsaw, I don't remember if you had to have killed it with the chainsaw first or what, but James does this thing where he holds it over his head and gives a blood-curdling scream. Excuse me, that's the wrong button. Alright. Just gonna put that back in my pants, where I keep all my chainsaws. This is Silent Hill Ranch, which I believe we can see on our map. No, I'm incorrect. For some reason they didn't think to put the big ol' ranch on the map, because it's not, I mean, obviously it's not relevant to the video game since you can't go in there, but you would think it would be on, like, you know, a town map. It's Silent Hill Ranch, you know. I almost said if I made a town. If I was making a map for a town, I would have it labeled. I would label pretty much anything that's named after the town on there, you know. There are quite a few moments where you're just running for great distances in this game, which gives me time to talk, so I don't mind that. I actually made one of my best friends. I met one of my best friends in a Silent Hill group. Someone that I knew for a very long time. I don't know him anymore, but for about 3 or 4 years, met on the Silent Hill group and talked on there quite a lot. Yeah, this is kind of like the one perfectly quiet part of the game before everything kind of really kicks off and starts getting loud. And the reason they do this is to establish a baseline of normalcy, so that it can be shattered. Because if you just jump right into all the monsters and all that, then you've kind of robbed your audience the chance to be shocked. Hold on, there we go. It's a first aid kit.
That'll come in handy. And then isn't there another something over here? I'm thinking of a different dead end, I think. Okay. Alright. So where we are going is heading down this way. Is what I would say if there weren't something we had to do first, which there is. We have to establish the plot first, or rather the threat.
Here we go. Are these marks blood? It's a lot of blood. What could that be? That shadow just now. Yeah, it looked kinda not quite human, didn't it? Just keeping my eye on the side of the street for, items. So I know there's a health drink around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. I got a health drink. James has a lot of stamina, but I mean, compared to some of the characters in the series, at least. But he will get exhausted eventually, and you really don't want to do that when there's an enemy nearby. Here we go, health drink, and a save point. Looking at it makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. That's why I should have read activated the save point before, because we missed out on another one of James's descriptions of what it feels like to save your game. Here we go. Let me just trespass through this gate here.
Almost there.
He's coming to get you, Barbara. So here we have a patient, or a lying figure, as the actual correct name for them is. And we're going to beat it to death with this stick. Helps if I'm close enough to actually hit him.
Is it dead? What the hell is it?
It's pretty easy in easy mode.
It's not human.
And we don't need to kick this one either, thus establishing the rather strange pattern that this series has of the first one's free. You don't have to kick the enemy the first time for them to stay down.
Oh, yeah.
But from this moment on, you will. Or they get back up.
This thing broken?
Radio? What's going on with...
What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
Oh yes, the radio, the most... one of the most iconic... There's my bloody footprints. One of the most iconic parts of the Silent Hill series. It's how you can hear the enemies. Because they make a little bit of noise on their own, but it can be kind of hard to pick them out of the fog. Sometimes being able to hear an enemy coming means the difference between life or death. But as I said with Silent Hill 3, you can actually, turn your radio and your flashlight off in order to, okay, let's have an actual fight. Stay down. Let's avoid him. There's no point in risking getting damaged at this juncture. Okay, where are we at the moment? Good, so if I just go around this corner, I'll start heading where I need to go. And it's very, like, led to some very iconic sound effects as well. Ugh, don't you spit at me. This is what you get for trying to hurt me. Yeah, come here. Oh, great. See, this is why you kick him. I don't know whether that landed, whether he hit me or not, but we're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to die from one spray of toxic acid to the face. Here we go. Grabbing another health drink. I don't like that noise. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take care of this guy, because... No, James, kick him. James, kick him. I guess I can't kick him. Come here. Hey. Cut that out. Oh, come on, don't be that guy. There we go. We are kind of sequence breaking a tiny bit here, because there is a note that you can find elsewhere that leads to that key, that tells you to come here, down this alleyway to get that key. And if we weren't in a tiny bit of a hurry, I would go ahead and do it the long way, just for the heck of it, because you can pick up health items and whatnot along the way. I think the place I need to go is this way. Yeah, we're good. Actually, No, actually, I think we do need to take a bit of a detour down towards Saul Street, now that I think about it. Because we can pick up one of my least favorite items in the game. And there's no point in leaving anything behind. It's not always easy to come back later. Excuse me, not interested in engaging in combat right now. Is there something back here? No. Here it is. Okay. And then, what is this? That's Saul Street. Okay, good. I try to break James's run every now and then just to, just to let him recover a teeny bit of stamina. Okay. And into the RV. Here it is. Oops. Nope. Accidentally went out the door. Come now, James. It's not time to leave yet. There we go. Hyper spray. There's a memo laying on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. Aha. Yeah, I would have completely forgotten about Bar Neely if it weren't for that note there. I don't think I need to save my game. Depending on how long I decide to play today, I may be cutting large chunks of the walking out. But let me go ahead and show you the hyper spray. It is not very effective in its current form. See, not doing a whole lot to that guy, but it did damage me in the process. So it's not exactly great. It's super effective against some enemies, and in its maxed out form can be pretty effective, but not one of my favorite weapons. Usually, if I have a choice between a like a double-edged sword like that, or just hitting something with a stick, I'll take the stick. Here we are at Bar Neely. Aha! Here's a mimetic message. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Nobody really knows what that means. I like the absolutely bonkers conspiracy theory that that it has something to do with the holes in Silent Hill 4. Because there's like holes in reality that appear in walls in Silent Hill 4. So what is this map actually? This alteration to the map, that just tells me where the apartment is. So I could have just gone straight there, but then I wouldn't have gotten to show you where the hole used to be. Just everybody loves that message. I don't know why. It just became very popular. Without further ado, let us head towards the apartment. As always, you can just walk right past most enemies. This one, however, I'm gonna squish. Come here, I'm gonna squish you. Come here, you stupid roach. And stay dead. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I keep pressing the wrong dang buttons. I can just access my map manually from here. I believe if I keep going this way before, that's where I needed to go in, but no. Okay, this isn't the area where the door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Some great messages in this one. It's locked though, because I think we can come back through here later. I used the apartment gate key. Go ahead and head inside before our buddy over there catches up with me. Okay. Anything I need before I go through that door? Garbage. No use for that. Definitely won't be coming back there later as part of a puzzle. No, I don't think I need to go in here yet. Can I even go in there yet? No, it's locked. Okay. Just wasting everybody's time, Tom. Here we go. So here is the apartment. It is our first big area of the game. Gonna grab this map off the wall. And there's something over here too, health drink. I guess that's all I'm locking on to. Is this something too? It's kind of hard to see without a flashlight. Okay. Hold on. I think, do I not have my brightness turned all the way up? That's the memos. That's not the options menu. I didn't. Okay, that's strange. Yeah, I actually meant to double check my system settings before I did all this. Let me go ahead and do that now. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Drifter Garden was filmed in front of an undead studio audience.